Garura rings the lesson of life. This is it. This is the end. No more. Welcome everybody to Yugioh Sealed Only DBC or Deck Building Challenge Series, Episode 18. And guess what? I've decided enough is enough. Now, there's a couple factors in this. I have one product I'm going to open, make or break. If we don't, I am just going to add this as a single in the series here at Episode 18. And why is that? Well, one, financial reasons. I'm currently kind of in a bind and a lot of my finances are tied up. But I am looking for a job. I am looking to get the finances rebound since I lost my job. But right now, I cannot do more live kind of content. And I want to get the ones I have out in the content and the product I have done with. So I have one box and we are going to hope to pull Garura. If we don't, we're going to get a single, add it, and that's it, guys. Welcome to the last episode of the Yugioh Sealed Only DBC, episode 18. And today we'll have 3 matches after the product and the end. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And now, can we pull Garura out of this one box? Different playmat this time, guys. I decided to show off my Stardust Overdrive Sneak Peek playmat because it's the only playmat with an extract monster with rings, and I'm hoping this can help summon Garura. 1 Power of the Elements box, this is it. All or nothing for Garura. Either way, this episode will end with Garura. But, let's see if we can't pull it, guys. Garura is an Ultra, so we have 1 in 4 chance. Now, cracking it open. Packs. Throw the box off to the side. First pack. Brunus Soap of the Thawning Mountains, Car's Keeper, Maze Attraction Throw Ride, Ditch Jamming, Loris Lady Lament, Tear Elements Meta Noise. We've all seen this stuff a million times. Oh, a carrot got stuck to Loris. Pretty much, we're here for one thing and one thing only. So we're just going to burn through everything else. Common. Exorcistia Returnia. Bunch more comments. Whoop, almost dropped that. I mean, there are stuff we still need for the collector's journey, but you know. Gamma Burst, Deepest Depths, Smashers, Orbit, First Ultra, Burn Itself, The Flourishing Hills. And more comments. That's rough. Hopefully we at least see the other 3 be better. Scanning, Red, Deepest Depths, Expulsion, Burn Itself, Corolla, Carrot, Rose, Bounder, Dogmatica. Well, this pack did not open right. There we go. Red, Telephone, Fields, Vandred, Throne, Empress, Alasia, Servant, Fusion, Pixies, Elephant. That's right. We keep going. See what we can get. Soma, Melfi's, Havness, and there's Con, Twins, Bonder, Penny, and Gem and Serpent. I saw 2 water markers there, and I thought it was the same Serpent twice, and I was like, oh my god. Thankfully, it was not. Gamma Burst, Scanning, Season, and Spiraneos. Okay, Drift, Pixies, Penny, and Dogmatica. Almost done with this first side. Mountain, Smashers, Deepest Depth, Gamma, and Light of the Goatees, our second Ultra from the side. We still have a Secret or Starlight. You know, you never know. Melfi, Soma, Firing Buzz, Gamer. Sharon. That's pretty cool. Okay. Jamming, Telephone, Vendread, Rope, skipped right to Dragon Drive. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We're here looking for an Ultra. So, and Keeper. Oh, that's a secret. And it's Curry Card, Divine Carnate. A great pull. Great secret. Don't know the prices of the set still. But, you know, we'll see. And Neospace. That's fine. Okay. 2 ultras left. Let one be Garura, please. Keeper, Dabs, Thrill Ride, another Neospace. Come on. How cool would it be to actually pull Garura? Extreme, Hadness, Gamma Burst, Earphone, Con Carrot Princess. There we go. Moving on. Smashers, Jamming, Earphone, Theriana Regular. God, all the Ultras have been effect monsters. No. Don't let it in like this. I want to really pull it. Spirit of Neos, I keep skipping right to it. Keep losing grip on this. Some of these cards. Telephone, Vendread, Empress, Earphone, Straddle. Some more stuff. Commons don't really matter. We have all of them. You've all seen them half a dozen times. And, okay, Fairy the Goatee. Wow, 3 water monsters. This was a water pack. I just have to hope. Hope. Season, Expulsion, and nope, also the Earth Chandler. Well, what a dud ending, man. Unfortunately, unless we somehow get a bonus Ultra Scatter Fusion. The secret will be the last thing. If it's a Starlight, that'll at least make me feel better. Extreme Session. But, yeah, no. This series, it's like, it's the same thing over and over again for the financial reasons. Draco, Utopia, or there's the last secret, so everything else should just be supers, 2 packs left. It just made no sense to continue this thing, drag it on. Let's just end it, call it. And Staring Contest. And last pack, unless there's a bonus Ultra, Red, Buds, Orbit, Havness, and Grand Tusk Dragon. Well, guys, I am just going to add a Garura that I got a while ago into the deck, and that'll be it, guys. We'll go over the final deck and 3 matches and then wrap up this series. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get to the deck profile. Guys, it finally come to the end, and this is obviously our gold deck list and the final deck list. 1 Algul Mazera, triple Ash Blossom, triple Doom King Balderrock, double Fallen Albaz, double Ghost Oak and Snow Rabbit, triple Glow of Bloom, triple Kozuki, double Mezuki, triple Necroll Banshee, isn't she cute? Double Sharanui Solitaire, double a playset of Unizombie. I got used to saying double. Playset of Branded Fusion, 1 Branded Red, 1 Called By, 1 Foolish Burial, triple Super Poly, triple Zombie World, triple Evenly Matched Aside, 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Ghost Bell, 2 Nib, triple Dark Ruler, triple Dimensional Barrier, triple Rivalry of Warlords. Another reason we're ending this series is so we can have these at 3 and not change the deck list, because in the new year, if you did not know, bye-bye Floodgates. Extra deck, Albion the Branded Dragon, Brigand the Glory Dragon, Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon, Garura Rings Resident Life, screw this card, Guardian Chimera, double Lubellian the Searing Dragon, Mirror Jade the Iceblade Dragon, 2 of those, the 1 Predaplant Dragostapelia, the 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, the 1 Titaniclad, the Ash Dragon, Underworld Goddess Closed World, Vampire Fascinator, and Vampire Sucker, guys. This is the final deck list. This is it. It's weird to think this is the way it's going to end, but, you know, financially, it makes sense. Timing with the ban list, changing this deck around again, makes sense. The fact that this deck was kind of put together a long time ago and the metagame has changed so much, it makes sense. So, honestly, guys, next up you'll see the final 3 matches. Thank you guys who've watched this series. This is not the ending I wanted, but trust me, better content is coming out, especially for the physical card game, especially when I get a job, guys. You have a sneak peek of that coming out. I think it came out before this episode, to be honest. But let's get to the matches. Alright, guys, it's time for the final matches of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only DBC. Now, you know, I have to say, I was waiting for Friendly Duelist. I wanted to wrap it up with him because he's been a part of almost all the duels since the beginning. And it really is also another thing where I just felt with the ban list, with the changes we'd had to make to the deck, mainly the side deck. It's time to just end this. Garura hasn't shown up, and things exactly haven't been going to plan with some of the other things. So ultimately, at the end of the day, I know that we are, I think doing the right thing by ending the series. But we start off kind of rough here, down 1,000 life points, and it is rough. It is rough, but there's no way we can lose in our final episode, right? No, we stopped them from playing. Well, no, they do defeat us. We are down 1-0. They burn us. What a way to go. We get ashed. Well, at least the ash is out of the way. I was really hoping Foolish could go through so we didn't have to waste the Sin there, but, it's whatever. And we have our Ghoul Mazera. Had to stop this just in case it was the only card. It wasn't. It was just kind of the bait card, but you kind of have to, because they get going if that is their only card. And at this point, unfortunately, we have locked them out of their Sword Soul monsters. So we just have to deal with a giant Tenyi monster. But yeah, no, at this point, it is kind of, we're in a rough situation. But thankfully, we get ashed again. Literally the bane of our existence. But no, at this point, I'm thinking, oh, okay, this can't get much worse. No, it can. Literally, the board they're setting up right now is actually insane. Like, we do not stand a chance. So I'm thinking, okay. Gains the attack. Will Mazera again. He negates to stop it once for attacks. Oh, evenly. Guess who he has? Okay, that's negated. My turn. Oh, well, okay. He goes back, brings. Okay, I'll summon Mizuki. Just chains. Brings a monster I can attack over Mizuki with. I'll run into it just because I can. And yeah. Pretty much, we lost. 0-2 in our first match. That means we dropped the first match. Not the way the final episode I wanted to go, but this whole series, this final few episodes, filming this episode, things just weren't going right. And in my heart of hearts, I really feel like this series just needed to end, that it was going to go on forever. We were never going to see Garura. And now we're at a point where, okay, we lost 0-2 to Sword Soul. Would I actually still technically, if this wasn't a series, would I be playing this deck in 2024? No. And that's one of the things is, I know this won't be released till 2024, but this is recorded the matches were right before. I still want to figure out how I want to do the outro. I haven't done the outro yet. That will probably push this over into coming out sometime in 2024, early 2024, the first few days, but yeah, no, this is one of those things where it's like this whole series has this feel to it where it's like this ending almost feels appropriate if we do drop any more matches. And we drop our first match of the first round of our second match. So hopefully we don't get ashed. We didn't. Okay, Havness. That's fine. I mean, at this point, we actually set up our board. Okay, we're not in a bad situation. This really isn't a good board by any modern standards, but it's not bad. We do have interaction. So the tough thing here is I know they have more utility. I'm really holding the Super Poly until I know I can hit something like, okay, here we go. The tuners are out. The tuners are the weak point. As long as I hit the tuners, they shouldn't have any options. And the rough part is they still have other plays, but the tuners are their big ones. So we banished Dante. That's fine. They're at a situation where it's like, okay, we sinned. We'll get another Balderrock into play. Summon, and I'm overthinking here. I really am overthinking here, and it's unfortunate. I should have played smarter, because I was thinking, oh, I have what I need to trigger stuff to, and then I realize I'm locked out of cards other than zombies. I don't have another Link zombie, so they're gonna get Gamma Seal back, and I completely misplayed that. But hey, we have a Habness. But yeah, we negate, we're able to banish, and they get rid of Zombie World, though it's rough. But yeah, no, this whole thing has felt off the last few episodes. And this episode, I took a while to film it because I just didn't know if I wanted to film it. I'm like, no, this deserves a final episode, even if it isn't great, even if we end up losing all our matches. This series just can't sit around forever. So they're going ham on all the cards they're sending. And I'm like, okay, Ultima Azoken. Oh, Zeus, they want to blow up the board. Why? This is actually pretty clever. They bring out Winda, and I'm thinking, oh, I can easily get rid of the Winda. They're going to hold on to Zeus. But they wanted to try to even the playing field. Thankfully, we have one card starters. And, we are able to kind of get things somewhat going. So I'm looking around to see if there's anything cheeky I can do. There really isn't. I go in to take care of Zeus. They're down to one card. We're able to bring Balderrock back. And at this point, it really doesn't matter, what they do, because they are just out of resources at this point. You can just see them activating everything to kind of indicate, hey, guess what? We lose. Or they lose. We're 1-1 now in the second match, and so we have to win this. We don't want to go 0-3. And we get ashed, and I'm thinking, oh, that's fantastic. We'll hit for 17. Okay, evenly, whatever. We'll set a card. And, okay, we ash this. That's fine. They only have 2 cards in hand. They summon one. That's fine. We'll set Balderrock in hand, so clocking stuff up. We super poly to discard one, just so we can have a Balderrock out of our hand. I'm thinking that's fine. We bring in our second Balderrock set, swing in, down to 500 life points. There's no way we lose this. Okay, everything's negated. Oh, just a dead hand. So we do pick up a victory. We're 1-1 on the matches. Can we win this third one? Well, this third one is an interesting one, because the reason also these matches took a while is FriendlyDuelist and I talked about the Pendulum deck. And he wanted to do time to practice with it. You have time to practice with it because he's using what would be the final build of the deck that we would use in this last episode for the Pendulum deck. So he's kind of just comboing off in some essence. And I'm thinking, oh, is our Pendulum deck better than this deck? Well, it might seem so. Right now, we're getting our butts kicked. So FriendlyDuelist really wanted time to practice with the deck and really kind of, get used to the pens, because I get it. Anytime I go to record an episode, I always, and by the way, I totally have done this in practice. We're practicing with Beyond the Pendulum. I forget its pop is mandatory, and it screws me over. So when I saw FriendlyDuelist do it, I kind of just laughed because I'm like, dude, I did the same thing. But yeah, he ends up just flexing. And we're down 0-1. Now, we have to win this one to try to at least win 2 matches. At least we didn't lose all 3, but yeah. This hand, though, just has, the perfect hand. This is a fantastic hand. And, it's tough when... It's tough when you're in a situation where like, oh, okay, well, they bring out everything. Beyond the Pendulum triggers, pop. Oh, we have nothing left. Oh, what are you going to do? Oh, look, a Baron. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Celine. Okay, we'll at least bring out Zombie World. That'll help us. It doesn't help us. And they're at this point they're just flexing. They're literally just flexing, At this point, they're like, oh, hey, we can bring out Tornado Dragon to pop your Zombie World. Thanks, I can't have one nice thing. We're literally down to 1,000 life points. There's nothing in our entire deck that can save us because they have the Baron negate. So hey, we end with a Zombie World, but that does cost us everything. We lose. We go 1-2 in the final episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get to the outro. Man, that was rough. Well, guys, this isn't the end I thought I'd have with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only Deck Building Challenge DBC Season 2, but with how the ban list changes, obviously you see the one next tier to Rivalry of Warlords. It's officially 2024. So this is limited to one. I really did debate about pausing it, but when I saw the ban list and I was like, you know what? I don't want to redo the side deck. Yeah, I could have taken out these three and put in a third Effect Veiler, third Ghost Bell, third Nib, and just called it good. But just looking for Garura and every episode just trying to chase, it felt ridiculous. And I thought I ordered one more box. You know, there are financial things, there are personal life things, there are stresses there. So financially, having another like physical Yu-Gi-Oh series, especially just chasing one card, just it felt stupid. And so, you know, this isn't the end I honestly thought, but this card right here gave us a hassle. I've opened so much product where Garura was in it, and I haven't pulled a single one. It is stupid. So the fact is, guys, this is the deck. Is this the deck I'd want to play if I started a new series today? No, but it was fun. I had fun. And we had some amazing, awesome polls. Guardian Chimera surprised me out of nowhere. We obviously said Nib wasn't that hard this time for the most part. You know, the deck worked out pretty well. And I have to say, you know, I am happy with how the series went along. And the end was starting to drag. And sometimes you just need to know when to end something, guys. So this is the finale. Obviously, this is the end. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only DBC Season 2. And, yeah. What more can I say? But thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope the other series that will be placed in this one and the other one coming along in the future will, you know, look at this one as its predecessor and think, it was all right. It did okay. But let's just leave it with looking at Necro Banshee with how beautiful she looks. And thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, tag out. A special thank you to all my Patreon supporters, Urza. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, wanting to see content early, or just to make me re-record this because I'd have to add another name to the list, check out Patreon and link description below.